What do you do if somebody throws the kitchen sink at you? What if USCIS issues you the most nasty request for evidence? You throw the kitchen sink back, baby. This is how we did it. Let's go. Hi everyone, my name is Joseph. I'm the managing partner here at Tsang and Associates, where we solve legal problems with creative solutions. So the legal problem here is our client wanted to apply for the EB-1C, the executive green card. Now, he was already here on an L-1A, and just backstory, his L-1A was previously denied as well. It's a complicated case. We filed for the EB-1C, and now we got the most difficult EB-1C request for evidence. Let me kind of flip through to see all the things that they challenged. So first, qualifying relationship, proving that the US company and the foreign company was even related. This company had multiple L-1As already approved, including his own, and yet they're still challenging the qualifying relationship, a long list of items that they wanted to see. What else? Employment in the US in a managerial or executive capacity. Long list of things that they want to see, multiple pages, functional manager, first line manager, all of these things. Next, employment abroad. He was already here on an L-1A, but they wanted to go back 5 years to see how were you an executive back then? And then doing business abroad. Prove to me that the business abroad still exists. And we responded with 16 pages in attorney brief. In exhibits, we responded with 7 pages in exhibit list. They challenge us with all these different categories. For each category, we had an own page of exhibits. This one is just on qualifying relationship. These next few pages, just on the employment in the US, multiple pages. Employment abroad, 2-3 pages. And the last page, just doing business abroad. When somebody throws the kitchen sink at you, you can only do them the honor of throwing the kitchen sink back. Now, all jokes aside, this is not a fight, right? USCIS, in reviewing the case, they have a lot of questions. They took their time to write out all the things that they want to see. So you need to do them the favor of answering them explicitly and in detail, right? Because you owe them that much. You are get a green card. So this is your opportunity to explain. This is not a time to rebuke, to throw off steam, to be sassy and say, USCIS, we already submitted everything. You didn't review. You're doing a bad job. You need to just approve our case. It is not the right forum to do that. It is a time to say, you might have missed these documents. Here's some additional more. Please review, please approve. Now, why is this case so difficult? It's because it's a tech company. And for a tech company, this person, all he has to do is just fire up his laptop, fire up his email and do presentations all day. He works with people all over the world. He doesn't necessarily even work in an office. He works remotely. It's just so different than how USCIS likes to adjudicate cases. USCIS just likes to see these executives sit behind a mahogany desk on the top floor, overseeing people with a full calendar of important people and meetings all day and every day, and a lot of reports. But that's just not how tech companies function. A lot of tech companies nowadays, there are no formal pyramid teams. They're circles, right? Different people work on a project together and then they jump on another team and they work on everything together. There is no one chief lead, right? Everybody's leading different things. Yes, he is an executive, but he's also overseeing all these other things and there's other people who are leading him. So yes, it is confusing because it is a tech company, and that's why USCIS is challenging him on all of these fronts. He was working as a tech person back in his home country, and now he's working as a tech person here. He's traveling all over the world. What is he exactly doing? It's really complicated. The company itself is huge. It's publicly traded on multiple stock exchanges all around the world. He has letters of rec from all these top executives. It's just so confusing because people don't know what he does. But the products, the projects, they're all so important. They're also confidential, but we're also providing some of them in memos. It's just hard for USCIS to understand. So this case was hard, not because of the RFE. It was not hard because the company itself was small in any sort of way. It was hard because there were so many things that USCIS wanted and it was so hard to get them. A lot of the senior officials back then already retired or moved on. How do we get a letter of recs? They finally pinged us with somebody from HR, from the original parent company and the US company, and we were able to get a set of documents, and we were use a set of documents and multiply it into the full robust request for evidence that we were finally able to submit. How to multiply documents, you ask? Good question. So Anybody knows how to give an organizational chart, right? Almost every single case you give an organizational chart. But what does that organizational chart even mean? It's just a pyramid with names and titles. Explain how different departments work with each other. Explain within your little triangle how you work with each other. Explain alternative organizational charts. Explain flow charts. With one organizational chart, you can ask 100 questions. With each question, you can have 10 answers. With each answer, you can have a new organizational chart. So with one organizational chart, you do the permutations. You can get 100 documents just from one document. We did that with the 20, 30 documents we got. We got the 230, 300 documents. We sent it right back. It's kind of like water polo. Somebody throws it at you, you catch it, and you throw it right back. That's the only way that the beneficiary could feel at ease, that the company could feel that they have been reassured, that USCIS could get what they want, and that we can sleep at night knowing that this case is going to be approved. And that is our creative solution to this legal problem. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Take care. Bye-bye.